All right, let's talk about the Texas coast. Today, we're going to jump right into the January 2026 real estate market for two of my favorite spots, Surfside Beach and Treasure Island. We're going to get past the headlines and look at the numbers that tell the real story of what's happening right now.
So what is really happening down there? I mean, for a while, things were pretty quiet, but suddenly the market is sending out some very clear signals about where things are headed.
You know, the data for January shows this major shift in buyer interest, and it all kind of boils down to one really revealing number.
152. That's it. This is the number that's really setting the tone for the whole year.
Those 152 showings, that's the most buyer activity we've seen in almost 2 full years. That is a massive jump, and it's a huge sign that serious buyers are putting Surfside and Treasure Island right back at the top of their lists.
Okay, so that surge in interest is our starting point. Now let's pop the hood and take a closer look. What do the rest of the stats tell us about what's really going on?
Right now, there are 225 properties on the market across both areas. And we're talking a huge range here. Everything from lots around 100 grand all the way up to these beautiful luxury homes over $3 million. Now, with that much inventory, it really gives buyers a big advantage. There's a lot to choose from, which puts them in a really powerful negotiating position. The competition is definitely heating up for sure, but it hasn't quite hit a boiling point just yet. And get this, adding to that, the average property is staying on the market for 368 days. Yeah, that's a long time. It confirms the market isn't moving at a crazy, frantic pace, at least not for every single property. So what does that longer time on market mean for you? Well, if you're a buyer, it translates directly into leverage. It creates this environment where there's real room to negotiate on price and terms, which makes right now a very compelling time to be shopping.
But hey, don't mistake that high inventory for a stalled market. Not at all. In January alone, 3 properties closed and another 9 went under contract. That's clear momentum, my friends. Deals are happening.
So let's dig a little deeper into where all that demand is. Not all price points are getting the same amount of love. So let's pinpoint exactly where buyers are focusing their energy.
This table really tells the story. In Surfside Beach, the sweet spot is clearly that $200,000 to $300,000 range. Look at that, 34 showings right there. Then you hop over to Treasure Island and you see 2 distinct hotspots, one in the 300s and another one in the $500,000 range.
And it's not just the entry-level and mid-range homes getting all the attention. Nope, higher-end buyers are out in force. In Treasure Island, those premium listings are averaging between 2.5 to almost 4 showings each. That's a really healthy sign for that part of the market.
So, what does all of this data mean for you in the real world? It really looks like we're in this unique golden window of opportunity, with real advantages for both sides of the deal.
Okay, for buyers, it's pretty simple. The high inventory and slower average time on market create a strong negotiating position. It's an ideal time to find a property without feeling all that crazy pressure. And for sellers, the message is that motivated buyers are actively looking. If your home is priced right and marketed well, you are going to get that attention and attract offers.
And look, this isn't just theory. We're seeing closings happening all over the place. In January, deals got done everywhere from a home on Glenda Court for just under $240,000 to properties on Fathom Drive and Driftwood Court in the $400,000 range.
You want a perfect example of this whole dynamic? A $600,000 beachfront home went under contract before it was even publicly listed. This just highlights how crucial strategic marketing and local expertise are for connecting serious buyers with the right homes right now.
So when you put it all together, what's the final takeaway from the January coastal market? The bottom line is this: the market has real, undeniable momentum. The surge in showings is leading directly to contracts, creating solid opportunities. So whether you're looking to buy that dream beach house or sell your current place, the conditions are definitely there for a smart move.
So, after a long period of calm, the Texas coastal real estate market is clearly and finally waking up. The only question now is, the market is moving? Are you?